Right, thank you very much for joining me. This is Gulpane, back again with a quick video response, again to Asian Sleepy, or ASEAN Sleepy, however you pronounce it. So I am doing a few video responses because he's got some really good questions, and it's actually difficult to think about it if you come along a lot of channels. They don't really have many like asking people for video responses and stuff, so it's quite interesting. But one of the questions he asked was, what is your all-time favorite console to collect for? So for me, it sort of changes every month or every few weeks, because I'll go through a phase where like I'm picking up like loads of PlayStation portable like PSP RPGs. Then the next month I'll start bidding on a load of Game Boy Advance games on eBay, you know, like boxed ones, because like, oh, I have to have the cardboard box. Yeah, and it has to be in good condition, all that sort of stuff. So I don't think I went through a phase of collecting just PS4 or just Xbox 360. I think I just buy them, you know, when a game comes out and I want, I'll just buy it. Or same with the 360 as well. The only ones I actively collect for are probably the PSP and the Game Boy Advance. Like I have a load of PS2 games there, but those are just like the games I played when I was younger. And I still have my Xbox 360 games from 2 generations ago, and I still have my PlayStation 4 games that I just kind of pick up and all that. So actively collecting, I don't think I do. I only have a couple of Super Nintendo games, a couple of Nintendo NES games, and a couple of Nintendo 64 games, because I never had those systems and I'm not really interested in collecting for them. Similarly, like the Mega Drive or the Master System, I don't have any of those games because I'm not really interested in collecting those. It's only really the handheld systems I seem to be interested in collecting for. The DS is another good one as well, because the DS games are so reasonably priced at the moment, which is good. And if you're trying to buy the kind of the Japanese RPGs, those are the ones that kind of go up in price really fast. So if you get them at a good price, or like the Metroidvania games I quite enjoy as well. Like obviously I'm not going to go out and buy Nintendogs or like 20 copies of FIFA. I'm not really interested in those. So basically, yeah, I think my favorite system to collect for is probably PSP or Game Boy Advance, just because the Game Boy Advance has like those cardboard ones, so they're kind of harder to find, especially kind of if it's in good condition as well. You get that endorphin rush of like, oh my god, it's in great condition, or you know, like this looks like it's never been used, sort of like that. Whereas you don't really get that with the PSP, because it just shows up with the case and the manual most of the time. If it doesn't have the manual, then I don't know, it's not really a big deal, because like how often are you going to look at the manual anyway? It's nice to have the manual, particularly if it's like a well-made manual, where there's lots of like different kind of quirky stuff in it and all that. But yeah, it's always nice to have the manuals, obviously. Better than not having the manual. But yeah, so I'll have to go for a Game Boy Advance or PSP. It's a tie. So thanks very much, Asian Sleepy, for asking these great questions. And if anyone wants to do a video response, I have a load of recommend 3 game videos where you just basically recommend 3 games as well if you want to do a response to that, although I'm not really pushing it. Thanks very much for watching, and see you guys again soon. Thank you.